Well, hi, and welcome back to Reflections and Real Talk. I'm Judy, and today we're diving into something a lot of people never expected to deal with in retirement. People in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s still being chased down with student loans. If that sounds far-fetched, it's not. And if you or somebody you care about is receiving Social Security and has a federal student loan in default, there's a good chance your monthly benefits could be reduced with real consequences for your Social Security check. In this video, I'll explain what's changing, how it might affect you, and what you can do about it. And even if you're not directly impacted by this new legislation, you should be concerned because it's impacting so many people in your community and this country. We're all connected, and this will impact our economy and Social Security. Stay tuned until the end for strategies to help you pay down the loans while still keeping the lights on. It's hard to believe, but yes, some senior citizens may still carry student loan debt into retirement, even people collecting Social Security. I know it was shocking for me to consider what it must be like. This scenario is almost unfathomable. After all, the cost of getting a degree should enable one to work at a job that provides adequate income to pay down that loan. But many careers do not provide adequate compensation commensurate with the cost of the degree. And since so many young adults receive little or no counseling on potential income versus the cost of education, they end up signing up for a debt they will struggle to pay. This puts an unnecessary burden on them right out of the gate, starting out in life with a huge liability on top of the high cost of living, setting themselves up to fail. Even older adults can fall prey to this scenario. Couple that with the extraordinary high cost of education and liberal loan policies enabling borrowers to take on debt while they struggle to pay down for years. And the way that interest accrues on these loans also makes it extremely challenging to pay down. This has led to a national student loan debt crisis where young and old alike are struggling to pay down debt, and even stretches to senior citizens who are already collecting Social Security. Let that sink in for a moment. There are nearly 3 million older Americans aged 62 and up who still have federal student loans. Around 452,000 of them are already in default and are likely to see their Social Security benefits reduced. It's no longer just about paying off a loan. For many, it's about keeping the lights on and food on the table. So how would you feel if you're living on Social Security and suddenly noticed your check is a little smaller? Do you still owe student loans from decades ago? Are you worried your retirement could be derailed by old debt suddenly coming back? If any of that hits home, this episode is for you. And this isn't just about finances, it's about dignity, it's about survival. Every dollar matters when you're on a fixed income. And for millions of retirees, there's no wiggle room. Let's go back a few years. In March 2020, the federal government paused collections on defaulted student loans due to the pandemic. That pause, which lasted over 4 years, gave many seniors breathing room. The Treasury Offset Program, or TOP, is a debt collection program operated by the Bureau of Fiscal Services within the U.S. Department of Treasury. It intercepts federal and state payments to collect delinquent debts owed to the federal and state agencies. This includes debts like defaulted federal student loans, overpaid child support, and state unemployment compensation debts. If your federal loans are in default, the government can garnish your benefits, and yes, that includes Social Security. This means your check could be reduced each month until your loan is repaid or resolved. Now, what is TOPS? First, it's debt identification. Federal agencies notify TOP of delinquent debts they are owed. Second, it's matching. TOP matches individuals who owe debts with the payments being made by federal agencies like income tax refunds or Social Security benefits. Next is offsetting. If a match is found, the payment is reduced or offset to pay the delinquent debt. Next is notification. Debtors are typically notified about the offset by the Bureau of the Fiscal Service. And next is debt resolution. While TOP intercepts payments, it doesn't manage the debt itself. Debtors should contact the agency that referred the debt to TOP to discuss repayment options. And here's how that applies to seniors collecting Social Security. The government can take up to 15% of your monthly Social Security check, but they have to leave you with at least $750 a month to live on. Now in 2025, the average Social Security check is about $2,000. That means you could lose around $300 every month if you're in default. And for people already struggling with rising costs, that's a big blow. Let's put this in perspective. 4 in 10 older Americans rely entirely on Social Security. They don't have pensions. They don't have investments. They've used their savings or never had any. And now with inflation driving up the cost of groceries, utilities, housing, insurance, and medication, losing even a few $100s a month can be devastating. So what do you do when your check gets cut? Some people go back to work. I know people well into their 70s or 80s that are greeting at stores, driving for delivery apps, or doing gig work online, not because they want to, but because they have to. Others lean on adult children, which adds stress to both generations. And some fall prey to predatory loans just to cover basic needs. Watch my other video on HELOCs. I'll put a link in the description below. This is how cycles of poverty continue. And let's be real, this topic can get heated. I've heard all sides. I've paid off my loans. Why should others get forgiveness? I understand that because I went to school and paid my loans. If we're forgiving student loans, where's my relief for mortgage or credit card debt? And you're not wrong to feel that way. It's just frustrating when the rules seem to change after you've already played the game. But here's the truth. Two things can be true at the same time. You can be proud that you paid your debts and still have empathy for somebody drowning in theirs, especially when you consider that that debt has ballooned due to interest, fees, or bad loan servicing from decades ago. If this is happening to you, please don't panic. There are ways out. Loan rehabilitation. So for example, you can make 9 on-time payments in 10 months. After that, your loan is no longer in default and your credit improves. The payments can be very low, even $5 a month. Loan consolidation can help you. You can combine your loans into one new loan and enter an income-driven repayment plan, or IDR. The IDR plans are based on your monthly payment, your income, and family size. Some seniors even qualify for a 0 monthly payment. So visit studentaid.gov or call the Default Resolution Group for free help. And if you're unsure or feel overwhelmed, consider talking with a nonprofit credit counselor or your local area agency on aging. There are people who will walk you through this. I know it's easy to feel like you're being punished for something you can't change. You did your best, you worked hard, you raised your family, paid your taxes, maybe even helped your kids pay their loans. But I want you to know you are not alone. Millions of older adults are in the same boat, and there's no shame in needing help. What matters now is knowing your rights, taking the first step, and refusing to give up. You deserve to retire with peace, not panic. Please share this video with somebody you care about, a parent, grandparent, or friend who's retired and living on a fixed income. Let's get this information out there. Hit that like button if this gave you clarity. And if you want more real talk about real life financial issues, especially for those of us over 50, subscribe and stay tuned. We're building a community here, one that supports each other no matter what life throws at us. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.